Well, you want to go to Florida with me?
No, I want to stay. I want to stay here in St. Louis and be with all the South St. Louis Hoosiers that like to see St. Louis people up here, like me, Big Daddy.
Well, you said something before that you didn't want to go because you were upset about
Oh yeah,
Gussie dying.
Yeah, Gussie's died, and I have to stay here in mourning and stay here in St. Louis.
You say you know Gussie? You knew Gussie Bush, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you meet him?
Oh, this spaceship come down to the planet Earth and went up.
Extraterrestrial?
Yeah, extraterrestrial, and went up in space. And believe it or not, this was back in the 1950s. And Gussie actually gave me a case of beer.
I gotta go and see my mother. It's been a long time. But I can't take that old taxi cab anymore. It's just too old to make it all the way down to Florida. I asked Denise. She doesn't want to go. I need somebody, some way to get to Florida. I just can't afford a plane. And I don't have a car to go. I need some stupid person that I could sucker in to taking me to Florida. I just wish I could think of somebody.
Hey, Pastor Dominguez, look what I got. Only in America.
Uncle Nunzio, where did you get that car?
I won it on a quiz show. I answered some questions.
Really? What was the category?
Garlic.
Well, this is your lucky day, Uncle Nunzio. I'm gonna take you on a trip that you'll never forget. In fact, you might say it's a trip of a lifetime. What? What, Davis? What? You look kind of depressed. What's the matter?
How you doing, Pete?
Yeah, what's the matter, Watt?
I am a little depressed, Dad, and awful sad. My best friend, Gussie, passed on me.
Gussie Bush?
Gussie Bush.
He was a great man.
He was a great guy. I remember back in the 50s when I picked him up in my cab, you know.
He took cabs?
And I'd taken him across town, and he threw me out a couple of cases of beer, and we became very good friends. And it's just a sadness to my heart to know that he done passed on to the other world. Hey, Pete.
What?
I just heard that you were going to Florida.
Yeah, I'm going to Florida.
Now, you know, you and I have been good guys together for quite a while, and I haven't been out of town for a heck of a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
What's wrong with inviting me to Florida with you on your good vacation trip?
Well, what we're kind of little cramped for room. I'd love to take you, you know, but we're kind of crowded in the car. It's kind of crowded, and I don't know if we got room.
You mean to tell me you're turning me down?
Well,
first it was Billy Buckets, all this discrimination, and Huey Newton, and now here it is, Watt Davis. Pete,
but,
Pete, I don't know what to say about you. You're just a straight-out bigot. I think I better make my steps some other place. I want to go to Florida with you. I need to go to Florida for a good change. And here you are telling me, no?
I'll tell you what, Watt. Meet me tomorrow morning at this bus shelter over here at Sarah and Delmar, and I'll be there and pick you up and take you to Florida. But if I don't get there right away, just wait for me. No matter what, wait. I'll definitely be there, okay?
I'll do that, Pete.
Okay, now if I don't get there right away, you just wait. I'll definitely be there.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye. I gotta go
Yeah.
now. Goodbye.
See ya.
Hey, Pete. Hey,
How you
Pete.
doing, Mark?
Hi. Hey, I thought I heard you're going to Florida.
I'm gonna be driving there. You wanna come with me?
Yeah, Pete, I would like to go down there, but I'd like to go down there on the bus.
The bus? I'm going low. What are you so upset about? No, I'm sorry. You can't go to Florida. I'm sorry. Forget it. I don't care what your reasons. You just can't go to Florida. There's no room in the car. I'm sorry, Hungway. You can't go to Florida. There's no room in the car. Country now, Uncle Nunzio. We're in Tennessee. And you know, people are different here. It's not like those jaded people in the big city. People are nice around here. They're good, simple, honest people.
They're nice, eh?
Get him on TV or
I think
what?
these dudes are nice here.
So I can't get free water?
Yeah, cups. You can get
There's
the
no water
water's
fountain?
free if you have a
Okay,
cup.
go ahead. There's no water fountain.
No.
So if I want to get water, how much does it cost for a glass of water?
The cups are 15, 20, and 25.
Okay. You know, at one time you go to a gas station and they check your tires and clean your windows, check your oil, all that kind of stuff, check your water and your radiator. Now, you gotta pay 22 cents for a glass of water.
Mean guy, I ain't listening to that garbage all night.
What'd you do to the music?
That sounded like a garbage.
What'd you do to the music?
I turned it off. I'm gonna put in Italian tape.
Italian tape?
Some real music.
Real music?
Now here's some music.
Goodbye,
Mean, yeah.
Come on, take that. Come on, that stinks.
That's my Goomba music, and you leave your hand off.
That music stinks.
You don't like?
No, I don't like it.
You get out of the car. I pull over now.
I gotta listen to this crap for 1,000 miles?
That's all right. Hey, Pete, I'm feeling kind of hungry. Let's stop at the next Stucky's.
Stockies? Stucky stinks.
No, they got good food. And
Stucky's
besides,
is horrible.
their food is fine. And besides, I want to complete my plate collection of the 50 estates.
Man, that Pete's all right. He's a good guy. He's really a good guy. But, yeah, gotta go down there in the good sunshine, pick oranges off the tree, and swim on the beach, and sail. Oh, I just wish he'd hurry up and get here.
Was that the McGuire sisters?
That is the...
The McGuire sisters?
No, I mean,
That's
you
not
don't
the
know.
McGuire sisters?
That's the Sticcio Trio. You know nothing.
Christiana? Oh. Where is the town?
Barkswell, 20 miles.
What town are we in right now? Christiana. Where's the town?
It's not a town, it's just a village.
This is it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's a nice town. I mean, this is like in case somebody sees you and they don't know right away that you're a moron, they can look at your hat and find out immediately without having to wait till you talk. I must say, this is one of the biggest collections of stupid hats I've ever seen. You gotta be stupid to wear one of these hats. That's my opinion. Hi.
Hi. Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Do you know Watts Davis?
Watts Davis?
Yes.
Oh my God, you know, I was supposed to pick him up to take him on this trip, and I forgot. He's probably still waiting.
Oh, Pete. I don't know whether this guy's coming or not. Well, he's a pretty good guy. He's a credit to his race, so I know he won't let me down. No kind of way. He sure won't.
Nice road, Uncle Nunzio, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nicer road, just like any other road, except this one you pay for. I don't understand that.
It's the Florida Turnpike.
Florida?
You're paying because it's the Florida Turnpike.
I see. Is it something special?
Yeah, it's a special road.
How much they charge you? A nickel?
No.
20?
It's not much.
15 cents?
It's not much.
We only drive a
We run it about 15 miles.
15 a mile.
Yeah, it couldn't be too much.
Well, there's a lady up there. I'm sure she'll tell us
Yeah,
how
that's
much.
the lady you pay. You give her your ticket. You got your ticket still?
I
Yeah.
got my ticket right here.
All right, if you lose the ticket, you gotta pay full price.
How much is that?
I don't know. A lot. This turnpike goes all the way down to Miami.
Down to Miami, yeah? I hear there's a lot of Cubans down in there.
There are a lot of cuties down there.
No, Cubans. Both people. They got a lot of nerve wanting to come over here. They had to stay where they live. See, two ladies, we get the ugly one, Mingia. Fashitami. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, you can't complain.
Oh, I love your look.
Thank you.
70.
How much?
70?
See, that's not bad. Only 70 cents.
70 cents. Now I know what they mean by highway robbery. I could have bought 4 cigars for 70 cents.
WWM News Time at 6:53. More news coming up. Long before we grow up, we learn what makes a neighborhood work. The fire department boss.
Where you from? Where you from?
New York.
How long you been down here?
I'm 10 years.
What'd you do in New York? What'd you do in New York?
Trailer driver.
Oh, really? Well, how do you like it down here?
All right.
That's the problem with people today. They're in just too much of a hurry.
Jesus is the Messiah. Praise the name of Jesus.
Tell us where you're from. Come on, come here, Don. That's all mine.
All right, I guess we're not going to break the speech there, buddy boy. I got to go.
Hello, sir. How are you? Your name is?
Jim.
Jim. Come on over here and talk to us.
Let me do some walking first, okay?
Hurry up. Poor Jim.
I think Jim has a bum leg.
Yeah. Cork leg.
Cork leg. Well, that's the cutest baby I've ever seen in my life. That's the cutest baby I've ever seen. Well, that's the cutest babies I've ever seen. There's 3 of them. What'd you catch?
Lots of stuff.
What'd you catch?
Runners, needlefish,
Needlefish? I think you'd have better luck catching actual needles around this beach. Throw it back, it's too small. Never saw that one before. Can you eat that?
Yo, brother, how you doing? Look, I'm from Florida, born and raised here. I don't know what's going on. You see the snook bait? No, that's a snook bait. Snook bait. SN00K bait. Oh, in the camera, can you see? Can you read lips?
Doing good. Doing good.
Zoom back in. Zoom back in. Zoom back out. All right, back out. We go.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Where you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know a good friend of mine named Watts Davis?
Watt Davis? Yeah, I know Watts Davis.
How's he doing?
He's supposed to come with us, but he didn't make it.
Bumhead.
You ever heard of beached whales?
Beached whales?
Yeah.
What about them?
You see that beach? You
Yeah.
see your belly? That's where it belongs. You know what, dude? Use up your thumb, you're gonna break your camera.
Don't worry, Uncle Nunzio. This boat's not going to sink. It's a good boat. We're going to catch lots and lots of fish. Really.
Mingy, I hope so. I said a 50 Hail Marys before I left.
what's the definition of mass confusion?
What is the definition of mass confusion?
20 blind lesbians in a fish factory. Tonto and Lone Ranger, they're out in the desert riding along. It's real hot. Lone Ranger says, let's ride into town and get a beer. Tonto says, Doug, okay. So they cruise on into town, they get into the bar. We're sitting in the bar. They're in there about 10 minutes. Cowboy walks in and says, who owns that big white horse out there? Lone Ranger says, I do. That's Trigger. Cowboy says, well, you better go out there. That horse is awful hot. He's all lathered up. You need to cool him down. Lone Ranger says, thank you, partner. Looks over at Tonto and says, Tonto, I need you to run outside, run circles around the horse and create a breeze, cool him off. Tonto says, ugh, okay. Well, Lone Ranger's sitting there. About 10 minutes later, another cowboy walks in. He says, who owns that big white horse out there? Lone Ranger says, I do. That's Trigger. Cowboy says, well, you better go outside. You left your engine running.
Hey, Pete.
What?
You sure this is only a 3-hour cruise?
Yeah, it's only a 3-hour cruise.
Man, I don't know. It look like the weather's starting to get rough. I don't like.
There's a lot of really well-to-do people on here. And there's this guy, he's a millionaire.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
here, and he's with his wife.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know, you're right about a lot of famous people on this boat.
There's a lot of famous people on the boat?
Yeah, there's a lot of famous people on this boat.
What do you mean?
I saw a man, he was a, what they call, a professor from a university.
There's a professor on this boat?
Yeah.
How you doing, little buddy?
Santa Mary, mother of the party boat, please bless my bait so I may catch a big fish. Amen.
Hey, it's the first time he broke the surface. Stop winding. That's good. Boy, that's... You got no sinker, no leader on there, do you? No. But I'll get you rigged back for you in just a second. Step off to the side there so I can get this guy in a box.
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, it's Augie Bush's territory.
Yeah, Augie Bush just recently passed away.
He used to park his boat dock, or park his boat right there at Pier 66 and across the street at the Marriott.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to meet him?
Yeah, I met him a couple times. Went over to Marriott, had a drink with him one time.
What'd you drink?
I drank rum and Coke. I'm not sure what
Oh,
he
you had to drink Budweiser when you were with him, I thought.
Well, that's what he liked to have you drink, but that's not what I was drinking.
Minga.
Oh, so you're really getting a fight from that fish.
Minga. He's wrecking the boat. He's pulling the boat.
Come on, hold on to that fish.
Oh,
Get that fish.
He's taking the line out.
Get that fish, hurry. Say some of your Italian prayers, that might help.
It's too big for you, let me cut the line.
No, Minga.
Yeah, we've got one hung on the bottom back here.
Man, I've never saw anyone struggle so much with a fish. Man.
It reminds me of the old man in the sea. Oh, here it comes to the surface, Minga.
Here it comes. Man, it's a beauty.
Minga.
It's a beauty. It's about the same size as the bait you put out.
Is that a squid or a barracuda?
King. Follow me right over here to the box. Follow the bouncing mate.
Minga, I haven't caught no fish all day long.
Everybody else is catching fish.
I know. I don't know what the problem is. I guess I should say some Hail Marys. Santa Mary, a lady of the party boats. I want to catch you some fish. But don't to catch no fish, I know give it the collection basket. So you remember that, Santa Mary.
Yeah, well, the boat sank, see? And I got
You're on a boat and the boat sank.
Yeah, we were out there fishing and the boat sank.
Yeah?
This big whale come along and I got swallowed up by this whale.
You got swallowed by a whale?
By a whale, man. Big whale. Big as this boat. You know, and I run into this little old man out there
You thought you were a goner, I guess, when you got swallowed by the whale.
Man, you don't know how bad it was. I seen the water shooting up. I tried to get up through that hole and I just couldn't reach it. You know, it's so so high. So I couldn't reach that hole, so I had to just walk around in there. I just kept walking and walking. For miles I walked, it seemed like forever. Finally I run into this little old man. His name was Augie Bush. You know,
Augie Bush?
Yeah, you know
He was inside the whale?
Inside the whale. He'd been there for about 10 years. Yeah, you ever hear of him?
Yeah, sure, he's a hero in St. Louis.
Is he? You know what he did?
No.
Hey, give me a couple of 6-packs of beer. Bush beer. Man, they came in handy too. And you know what? You know how we got out?
No.
Killed the whale and swam home. Yeah.
That's a true story?
True story. Swear to God.
We catch kingfish, dolphin, sailfish, grouper, mutton snapper, yellow-tailed snapper, etc.
I thought I'd go fishing just for the halibut. How about any giant squid?
No giant squid. Giant squid.
Sharks?
Shark. Mako shark.
Mako shark. It probably has a real bad paint job.
That's it.
Who caught all these fish?
That little Chinese guy, the funny-looking one.
Ah.
This is Uncle Nunzio, and you better keep a watching for the second half of this worldwide magazine, Trip of a Lifetime. All you Fasci Dominguez out there.
Hi, this is PEP. I'd like to invite you to the worldwide magazine Mangia Italiano Pasta Party. It's going to take place Saturday, November 11th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Mangia's South St. Louis store on Grand Avenue, several blocks south of Arsenal. The worldwide regulars are going to be there. We're going to be taping some footage for Worldwide Magazine there. And, best of all, Mickey and the Pasta Doctor are offering free homemade lasagna to anyone that comes. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there. Enjoy the company, the food, and the fun. At Mangia Italiano, Saturday, November 11th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. They're located on Grand Avenue, just a few blocks south of Arsenal. Enjoy a good time and a great homemade lunch of lasagna, all for free, at the worldwide magazine Mangia Italiano Pasta Party.
Minghia, fascia da minghia, merta, puttana, sticcio, 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 puttana, merta, fascia da minghia, merta, merta, minghia, minghia, fascia da minghia, merta, merta, minghia, sticcio, puttana, merta. How was that? Huh?
Is that an exact Italian translation of my lyrics?
Of course not. I have my own Italian words that I use. That's a beautiful love song in Italian.
Well, could you sing those same words, only do it in English?
I could do that. Beautiful mountain range, Florida Keys, and houses, Albertsons, people, Let me think of the other word. Captain Bill's charter boat.
Where are you from, my nice lady?
Brooklyn, New York, but I live here in Tamarack.
How long ago did you move?
16 years ago.
Would you move back to Brooklyn?
Never.
What didn't you like about it?
I never liked it. No parking, no life, miserable. It's beautiful here.
What do you like about it down here in Florida?
Everything, the weather, the people, the shopping. There's a lot here to like. I'm 100% for it.
100% for it?
Definitely.
Do you think
anybody who retires and can afford to live here should by all means come down.
Well, you didn't like that harsh weather in Brooklyn?
No, I didn't like the parking. If I went into shop, cost me $5, $10, parking tickets and whatnot. Very frustrating.
I think I'm getting a cold. I think I'm getting a cold.
We have another place in Hollywood, the Arlington Towers. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Anyone who can afford it should come down and live here.
We can't afford it.
Yes, you could. It's cheaper to live here than it is there. The food, everything here is cheaper. I am for Florida.
Hi, what are you blowing your horn for? What? Hi, how you doing? What are you blowing your horn for, lady? You in a hurry to see your stockbroker? Hey, well, all these customers down here that mean?
Oh, yeah.
What are you blowing your horn for, lady? Excuse me? What are you blowing your horn for? Where do you gotta go? See a doctor? This is the old people's battlegrounds here. Parking lots at supermarkets. Okay, this is like a joke, an old joke. The Lone Ranger, you remember the Lone Ranger? The cartoon, the TV show, The Lone Ranger?
Yeah, I heard of him. Yeah.
Okay, well, the Lone Ranger was riding in the Old West, and his horse, which was silver, was real overheated, right? So he didn't know what to do, and he wanted to get some fresh breeze around the horse so the horse wouldn't overheat. You follow that so far?
Fresh what?
You know, a fresh breeze around the horse. Create a wind around the horse so the horse wouldn't overheat. And so he told his faithful friend, Tonto, to run around the horse and create a breeze so the horse wouldn't overheat. Okay, you follow that so far? Okay, well then, a few minutes later, the Lone Ranger's in a bar, and he's having a drink, and some other cowboy walks in and says, "Is that your white horse out there?" And the Lone Ranger says, "Yes." And the cowboy said, "Well, listen, I gotta tell you, you got your engine running." You don't get that?
Yeah, I got it.
No good?
It's all right.
It's the only one I know. Okay, sorry.
It's all right. You know, only us engines can run cars, right?
Yeah. That was Uncle Nunzio's joke. He made me tell it. I had nothing to do with it. This totem pole is the only one to come with extended warranty from the best Bayam tribe.
Wait a minute now. Nobody can accuse me of being a decent person.
This is the ultimate revenge by the Indians on the white man, and that's cigarettes. Hello? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? We want to buy a pack of Camel Regulars, please. A carton of Camel Regulars. So these are these little booths they have all over the Indian reservation where you can buy cigarettes real cheap. How much are $11.55, what a bargain. It costs only $11.55 to ruin your health. Hey, did you ever hear the story about the Lone Ranger and his horse, Tonto? Well, his horse was real overheated, and he had Tonto go out and run around the horse to cool the horse off. And then he was in a bar drinking while Tonto was out there running around the horse to cool the horse off, and somebody comes in and goes, hey, Lone Ranger, you better go outside. You left your engine running. That lady from Hebrew tribe. How's the hot dog business?
Great, great.
You get a lot of good customers around here?
Yep.
Are you an Indian lady?
No, what do you mean, am I an Indian?
Well, I figured you're on the reservation, you'd be an Indian.
No.
No? Those are real good hot dogs, you know that?
I've never seen nothing like this where I'm from.
They don't have hot dog stands in Italy.
Sounds like a hurting city.
And listen, that stuff you were saying that you get a bottle of firewater is not going to buy you a papoose anymore. Maybe 100 years ago.
No? Me, I can't believe it. Hey, lady, I see you a hot dogs. Now you want to see mine? My Frankfurter.
How you doing? We're here at Exxon. Jacaranda, that is.
You know, I'm from back up in the Midwest, and the service station attendants aren't too friendly there. So I heard that you were one of the friendliest service attendants in this area.
I am. John Lehman at your service. Tire, man. If I can't do it, no one can.
Do you check the oil in cars?
I check oil. I check anything you want me to.
How about the catalytic converter?
Oh, that's a different story.
Hello there, from South Florida.
Who's our monkey?
Hi!
Bye.
What do you mean bye?
Leave.
Working in the filling station, too many tasks, wipe the windows, check the tires, check the oil, $1 gas. Ha! Too much monkey business, too much monkey business.
Hey, it wasn't really. I heard something about Florida. Well, I really know what it is. Florida wouldn't be nothing without the ocean. Florida would be just another state without any tourist attractions, such as the ocean, the Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic Ocean. Baby, if it wasn't right without the ocean, Florida would be nothing but a state.
Uncle Nunzio and I have been driving today on the Florida Keys. The Keys are a real interesting area, a series of small islands that start at the southeast section of Florida and end just 90 miles north of Cuba. We're about halfway down the Keys right now, coming into Marathon Key. But of course, my favorite spot on the Keys is the very first key, which is Key Largo, say? Yeah. Yeah, so you don't like it, so what? Yeah, King Largo, yeah. And, well, we're driving down here, and it's really beautiful. If you notice, the water is a different color than it is farther north in the ocean. It's this beautiful green color. Lots and lots of fishing down here. Scuba diving, that kind of stuff. And one of the reasons I really enjoy coming down here is to get the authentic shells from the area. We're right across the street from a shell shop, and we're going to go in there right now. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana, isn't that the Hoosier state?
That's the Hoosier state.
Are you a Hoosier?
I'm a Hoosier.
Yeah, you look like a Hoosier. Miss?
Yes.
You work here?
Yes, I do.
Where are the shells from?
All over the place.
Miss, where do the shells come from?
All over the place.
Well, give me an example. Where does that shell come from?
This one?
Yeah.
Probably the Philippines.
Oh, the Philippines?
Probably. I'm not sure.
Really? Do they have shells like that around here?
Yes.
They're illegal.
They can't catch them any longer. This is the queen conch.
They can't catch. Well, how about when they make conch chowder and all that stuff? Aren't they?
The conch comes from South America or somewhere like that.
So the conch that they're promoting all over these islands here is not from.
Conch in the United States waters all protected.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were.
But what? At one time they did have a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
That's how they got the conch chowder and all that kind of stuff.
Conch.
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 Like a conch on the head.
But meanwhile, now you can't get any of that stuff around here. How you doing?
Hey, what do you know? Where y'all from?
I'm from St. Louis.
St. Louis, eh?
That's right, St. Louis.
You know Watts Davis?
Yeah, I know Watt Davis. In fact, I was supposed to take him with me. I just forgot to pick him up at the bus stop.
Oh, boy. White people are so undependable. Hunky-dunky.
We're on the Florida Keys right now. And on one of the keys, about 30 miles east of Key West. We're about 95 miles north of Cuba on this fairly deserted beach that's washed with kelp. And as Uncle Nunzio says, he said that he thought some famous movie star lived here. And I asked him who, and he said, Robert Kelp. It's supposed to be funny. It's a really beautiful day out. Probably about 90 degrees. I've just been in the ocean. Ocean's real nice. It's pretty desolate around here. And we're just stopped here and enjoy the ocean for a little while before we continue on our trip. The southernmost city in the United States, Key West. Only 90 miles from Cuba. Have I mentioned that to you, Uncle Nunzio?
No, you haven't told me that once. You told me that 85 times. Mengia. Rapengulo. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I didn't know chickens could fly. Well, I thought we were going to Key West. It turns out we made a wrong turn somewhere. We're in Wellston.
She's my Filipino baby, she's my treasure and my pet, loving pet. Her teeth are bright and pearly, and her hair is black as jet. Oh, her lips are sweet as honey, and her heart is pure, I know, yes I know. And he said I love my dark-faced Filipino.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Key West, and we're at the southmost point of Key West. And as you can see by the sign, it's the southernmost point in the continental United States. Right here. The Conch Republic, the old Barbary Coast. And it's about, believe it or not, we're closer to Havana, Cuba, because as you know, we're only 90 miles away, than we are to Miami, Florida. Key West. Well, we're here. Let's go now.
I don't send no boats people from Cuba. They'll be here, though. You can bet there's holes in the fences, and that's how they gain entry into this country. They don't get visas like anybody else because they're criminal.
So this is Fort Lauderdale. Boy, have they got a real nice bus terminal down here.
Believe it or not, right now, we're in a very holy area. 56 years ago, several simple Indian boys and girls were fishing here when, to their amazement, a miracle happened. In front of their eyes appeared St. Mary of the Alligators. And she promised them that if they would make a novena here every year, peace, wealth, and happiness would come to this land. And she also threatened them and said if they didn't make a novena, 5,000 guys named Murray would move down here and shop all day at the Albertson supermarkets and yell at them. Well, I think you know what happened. They didn't make the novena. And that's why Uncle Nunzio was there in the Everglades praying and begging for forgiveness from this terrible curse that has come upon South Florida.
Saint Mary, Mother of the Alligators, this is a Nunzio here. I pray for your forgiveness, and I want you to forgive the Indian Seminole tribe, but they were too stupid and savage to understand what you told them. They can't help it, they're stupid.
The moon above us is really the moon below us. Is that true or isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, if you had a North Pole and you had a South Pole and you had a West Pole, but you couldn't find an East Pole, then the moon is above us. It's a little abstract, but maybe there's a joke to it.
I kind of get it. It's real funny.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
I would like to get one of those metal detectors. Maybe then I could be able to tell the difference between a quarter that is a large penny or a nickel. I have a 1927 penny.
Do you really?
Yeah.
How much is it worth?
Oh, to me, it's worth 19 when you add it up. And that's a good year. Goodyear blimp, the size of a penny. A miniature blimp going into the sky. Yes. Sailing down Deerfield Beach. Maybe one extraterrestrial. Can you say thank you, Jesus? Can you say amen? I can do what I want to do because I have paid the price, and I have gone to heaven, and I have gone to hell 11 times. I know your future, and I know your past. I am St. Stephen the Martyr, before Christ and after Christ. Now, if you ever find out who Jesus is, you'll know whether or not there is a soul in the fourth dimension or in a time machine, if you could ever figure that out. I doubt it.
Yeah, well, your mom could sure pick them. You know, your father, Richie, you know, your father was so stupid looking that...
I look like him.
Me and Ted Crabtree, when your father used to come and call upon my sister, we used to run into my bedroom and we'd each grab a pillow and we'd each bury our face in a pillow so they wouldn't hear us laughing because we looked so stupid. If you were going to say something to Denise, what would you tell her?
I miss you, Denise. Sorry you didn't make it on this trip.
Yeah, because you know the good thing about it, if she came here, there's a lot of good sharp objects in the kitchen. This is just as good as Disneyland.
Thank you. I want to go to Disneyland.
No, you don't want to go there. This is much better, actually. No trip to Florida is complete without a stop at Gatorama. This is a lot better than Disneyland, isn't it?
Yep, this is a real world.
What's this? Alligator, Gatorama, alligator tails and ribs? What, to eat?
Yes.
Is that good eating?
Pardon me?
Is that good eating?
They're not going to eat this one. It's my pet, but yes, it is good eating.
Remember Arnold Ziffel?
The head on the program you're talking about?
Yeah, right. What was Arnold Ziffel's mother's name? Ethel or something?
I don't remember. But this one's Oscar.
Oscar the boar. You ever think about changing his name to Carl?
No.
Carl the boar? You give him a telephone, he'll be all set. We'd like to thank the Disney organization for all the help they've given us on our program today. And they knew I was from St. Louis, so they put a goofy guy next to me so I could feel at home. Now, couldn't you picture if Goofy lived in St. Louis, he'd be living like on Cherokee Street.
Yeah, I know. We all miss August Bush.
Then you go up in the tower and you see over 1 million acres, beautiful lakes, rolling hills. It's real pretty.
You see a lot of orange trees up there?
You see over 1 million acres. And we have had the freeze, but it's still beautiful from the top.
Well, how many orange trees you see up there?
Well, right now I can't tell you. I don't really know because we had the freeze. They've just replanted. But before we had the freeze, you could see over 1 million acres and over 17 million trees.
Oh. You gonna pay $3 to go up on that tower?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's worth it, all right. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You got any pecans here?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be back in St. Louis tonight. We've stopped at every stupid sucker roadside place that we could possibly think of along the way. Uncle Nunzio bought oranges, grapefruits from the orange and grapefruit things, and
I got the pecans from Muscatado.
the pecans, everything on the road. It says, like, you'll see hundreds of signs. 3 pounds of pecans for $1.25, or hotel room, $15.95. It's all a ripoff. it's always something else. It's always a lot more expensive. But anyway, we stopped it everywhere. We stopped, the car is so packed with stuff. We can't fit anything else in it. We got towels, blankets, bedspreads, sheets, throw rugs, oranges, grapefruits, pecans. Did I forget anything?
Oh, I think you got it all.
The earthquake lasted about 15 seconds and was felt as far away as Sacramento. That's some 90 miles to the northeast. Again, first indications indicate that the earthquake in San Francisco registered about 6.5 on the Richter scale. Jack Buck, John Rudy there at Candlestick Park. Tell us what it was like.
Well, Vicki, it has been just a mess here at the ballpark as it has been outside. We have just received word that tonight's game has been postponed, but somewhere right after 5 o'clock, around 5:03, I'm told the exact time, we felt the bus box moving here. I mean, the place was packed because we were just about a half hour away. In fact, we were in our pregame show on CBS Radio from getting this game started tonight.
Hello? This is Marty's brother, Mark. Yeah, I just arrived down here in Florida. Hey, is Pete there? He's not? You mean to tell me he left last week? Man, oh man, oh man. Whew.
Ah, that guy ain't coming.
We're getting ready to go down to the station. We're gonna see this whole big darnation. It's gonna be a wonderful vacation. It's gonna be a wonderful sensation. It's a trip of a lifetime. It's a trip of a lifetime. It's gonna be a real nice time. It's a trip of a lifetime.
Listen to Worldwide Magazine on the radio every Thursday night on KDHX FM 88.1. That's Thursday night at 11 o'clock.
I guess it's a lot more fun to go someplace with a girl.